Hey guys, wow, what a choppy day in the market. What a day to start the year and add more to my portfolio. Hey guys, my name is Hamza, and in this video, I'm going to talk about the 5 stocks that I added to my portfolio thanks to the little 2 red days that we had yesterday and today. And what a coincidence. Just yesterday, I gave you 2 stocks that I thought were priced really high. Those stocks actually came down to the buying target that I had set for them, which is why I added them to my portfolio today. Now, I know you guys are here and you want to know what those stocks are, so I'm going to get that out of the way first, and then I'm going to explain why I bought or added more of those positions. So let me quickly scroll here. Okay, the first stock that I bought was BNGO. BNGO had a run up yesterday, which was crazy. Price target was roughly around $5. I think it went up to somewhere over $6 yesterday, which meant I had to watch and see what was going to happen. A lot of you actually reached out to me asking me whether I entered BNGO at that price. I'm telling you now that I did sit out and wait it out. However, I did add a position of BNGO, so a little batch of BNGO today in my portfolio. I also ended up adding a little bit of MCAC. There's some news of an acquisition, which I'm going to talk about a little bit. I added a little at this point because this is still considered to be a penny stock at this point. I also added to my NNMD holdings. Now, I do own this stock at a lower price, so I did cost average. I think I got in at a good point, but this is a stock that I plan on holding long term, so I was able to make a little bit of an entry over here. I also did buy Rocket Mortgage. As you all know, I'm a real estate investor. I'm a huge fan of Rocket. I do believe they are disrupting the space. I entered at just below $20, and I already think I'm making a little bit of money on those positions. Rocket is a company that I am in for the long term, so I am going to be adding as soon as I see Rocket Mortgage testing resistance. The last stock that I did add in my portfolio today was CHEK. This was actually recommended to me by a friend of mine, and I'm going to talk about why I decided to invest in this company. Now, before I continue with the video, please remember to hit that like button, turn it blue. It would really support my YouTube channel, and it only takes a second, literally just 1 second. And a quick disclaimer, I'm only a guy on YouTube. Just because I buy these stocks doesn't mean you have to. Do your own due diligence and make sure you are only investing money that you are willing to lose. Now, with that out of the way, let me talk about these companies and why I decided to invest in them. Okay, so let me quickly start by talking about BNGO. So as a lot of you know, BNGO had a huge run up yesterday. It was way outside the buying target. However, that stock did dip below $5 today, which is where I actually picked it up. I picked this stock up below $5. I am going to continue to buy into BNGO as I do believe in this company long term. Okay, so let me start by talking about BNGO today. So as you can see, currently the stock is at $5.54. However, it had dipped into $4.90 range, which is where I actually picked up a few of these shares. In my opinion, the valuation of this company is sound below $5. So every time I see this stock drop below $5, I am going to pick up a little bit in increments. Now, once again, I am holding this stock long term, and I don't anticipate them to make a profit for the next few years. Which means at this point, it is still a risky bet, but I do believe in the product. Which means at this point, it's still a risky bet, but I do believe in the company. So the second stock I picked up is MCAC. They are being acquired as part of a SPAC. So this is one of those SPAC companies, which means it's going to be very difficult for this stock to fall below $10 because, as we all know, when SPAC transactions happen, they put the residual value per share at $10. And so at this point, I see the risk reward being very high, as in the risk is very low for these stocks generally to fall below $10. And the reward is usually much more than that. So for me, this is still high risk, but I am in this company. Now, I will tell you this. Once this company hypes up, I am going to be exiting this trade. So this is not a long-term hold for me. This is merely a way for me to hedge and play ahead of that acquisition. The third stock that I ended up buying was NNMD. I already have positions open for NNMD, which means I have a couple of call options that I purchased a while ago. I also have stocks that I currently own, so I am cost averaging. I thought this was a good price to get in, so I did add NNMD to my portfolio as an addition. So I am cost averaging the stock. Now, this is a stock that I plan on holding long term. I anticipate this stock to see really good growth over the next 5 years, and I don't have a problem holding this stock for even longer than that, just depending on what the reward is going to be. I truly believe in the company, and I think they're doing great things. The next stock that I ended up buying today was Rocket Mortgage. I added to my portfolio. I've seen that Rocket Mortgage really doesn't go below $20. Every time it tests $20, it bounces back to about $23 to $24. I thought this was a good entry point. I think Rocket is currently working on a couple of things that are very disruptive. This stock did go up to $30 after their IPO, and since the company is so new to the public space, I believe they will have some room to run. One interesting thing that I like about Rocket is that they are going to be direct to consumer, which means that the consumer is going to be paying Rocket Mortgage the debt coverage. Instead of Rocket Mortgage just brokering debt, they are going to be the people who also collect debt from the consumer. And I think this is very innovative, and there's lots of room for growth here with this company. The last stock that I ended up buying today was something that was recommended by a friend, CHEK. I looked them up. They are in the medical space. They are building a device that is extremely disruptive in their space. But at this point, this company is extremely high risk. This used to be a penny stock not too long ago, and I picked it up for just below $2. I think that is fair valuation for what they have. And I am planning on aggressively tracking this stock and investing more money into it as time progresses. They are in the cancer treatment space, and they have a non-invasive way to track or find cancerous cells within the human body. At this point, they do not have any FDA approvals. In fact, they don't have any sort of approvals on the devices and the hardware that they've created. However, as they get closer to the FDA approval, I believe there will be a lot of hype on this stock as their technology is truly disruptive. And at that point, I am going to make a decision whether I want to continue holding it or whether I want to sell it off over there. Now that we're done with that, I quickly want to cover my weekly giveaway. I'm doing a cash weekly giveaway every Friday, 4 p.m. Central, right here on YouTube. It's going to be done on my live, and there's only 2 things you need to do to qualify to be able to win the cash prize. I'm going to start this cash prize at $50 every week, and my eventual goal is to get up to $1,000 in giveaway money every week. But of course, in order to do that, I need y'all's support. You guys need to be subscribers and join the live and participate in the lives in order to qualify to win. I will be giving out more information in the first live that I'm going to be hosting 4 p.m. Central right here on YouTube. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel, make sure you join the live, and the cash prize could be yours. Once again, my name is Hamza, and I'll see you guys next video.